And now, we'd like to feature...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NVX show.
Yo, Beyonce!
We said it, and it happened.
You
Not
called
that
it.
this is financial advice, but we called it last night. We called it last night. Last night, all we had to go off was freeze time,
Freeze.
hold,
Speculation. Freeze.
speculation, and joining the dots. We joined the dots, and I said it exactly. I said $150 million. That's what I said.
Yeah.
I said
I've been saying 100 the whole time.
I said
I didn't think
150,
150.
and they got 100. And not only, I did say as well, I said that there will be something else, and the something else is Biden announcing it.
Exactly. And that was, well, we actually talked about that as well, didn't we?
I think
we said,
you actually said yesterday, imagine if Biden announces it.
Yeah, because they had that Grenholm came down to the facility about 3 weeks ago and said, wouldn't it be nice if Biden came and announced something here?
Yep.
And he did.
He did. He announced it. And a lot of people, he is a space cadet. He doesn't know.
He's Sleepy Joe.
He doesn't know which way is up, but he read that. And when he was reading it too, he actually said graphite. He was like,
whereabouts is it in the video,
battery,
by the way? On that video, at what stage is it on the video?
Oh, it's 10 minutes in or something.
10 minutes in, is it?
Yeah. So all I did is you sent it to me. Remember, we were meant to open the little blue announcement together. How did you find out about it, Grovesy? What happened?
I got an email from Novonix because I've subscribed to Novonix's investor relations. As soon as I woke up this morning, there was an email there before the announcement came out here in Australia.
Ooh.
So I read it as soon as I got up. I was checking my emails.
And I looked at
Bang, there it was.
3 missed calls from Grovesy.
I was like,
Oh, can you believe
25% up at the moment.
25%. And you know what? 25% up.
A good thing.
It's really not a lot. Like really,
no.
Like for a company to double in size, for whatever company.
But this could run for days. We could be at 350 by this time next week.
Days, exactly.
But the big thing I reckon now, and we talked about this last night as well, there could be more announcements. Novonix are notorious for it.
Yep.
And there could be you would think there's going to be some offtake agreements come after this, some sort of big agreement. Because why the fuck would you get 150 million from the government? Why would you be scaling up to 30,000 tons if you didn't have more agreements, like supply agreements in place?
And people are fighting to get this synthetic graphite because the V-Dubs, the Fords, the Holdens, the General Motors, they want the best quality product in their battery.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
100%.
You want to be able to say this car lasts this long on a charge, longer. Because that's going to make someone buy a car over another car. The fact that it, in the one charge can be driven another 100,000 miles longer,
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
It's huge. And they'll be jumping on it to get their hands on that.
I reckon they have been jumping on it, but because Novonix can't say anything because of the NDAs, the non-disclosure agreements, they'd have had to have waited till they got this grant.
Yep.
And then the next thing they'll say is, okay, this is what we're going to produce. So here's the site. And then after that, I reckon will be the offtake agreements with like a Samsung or a
I just can't believe
Panasonic, one of these big battery makers.
Haven't seen any. There's been a couple of little articles. A few people have seen this. The guy I did this brickwork yesterday sent it to me.
Yeah.
And I don't even know. He didn't even know about this company till yesterday.
Really?
And I'm just crapping on it. I was like a brickies labourer moving these bricks, and it was horrible. Sure, so I'm too old for that. And what was the point of this? The point is that people are going to find out about Novonix. They're going to find out about synthetic graphite. Everybody is looking around saying, wow, there's a lot of electric cars. Is that an electric car? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's changing. You know?
And it's in the American media now, and we know that we're on the NASDAQ.
It's in the American media.
The media that's going to come from this is going to
there's over 10 times
huge.
the amount of, you know, people there, money there, you know, it's on the NASDAQ. So it's easy for them to buy, while before it was a bit more.
And I think I read before that there were 200 applications and only 20 received them.
Yep. Well, in fact, Pinocchio said that in his speech.
Yeah.
You know?
So we're bloody lucky. Well, we're not lucky. They've made their luck by getting everything in place.
Yep.
So our patience is being rewarded now.
Yep.
Now time to. The next thing we want are the offtake agreements. We want some big supply agreements.
Yep.
With like a Samsung, and that'll give the stock another.
That's guaranteed money. What that is? Or you know, given $150 million is guaranteed money. And in my text message to our Novonix,
it's 200 million. Let's just go to the figures.
Let's call it 200 million. We're not Americans. 200 million Aussie.
Yeah.
Let's call it. It's 200 million Aussie.
No. At the current exchange rate, it's 239 million.
Yeah,
Australian.
just 39 million. Just throw a couple of 39 million.
So we've got 200 million in the bank. We've just got 239 million. So we've got $438 million Australian cash. No loan. No share dollars.
No cash here, brother. Cash. Oh,
that's about 275 million US that they've got in the bank at the moment.
And
that's bank.
That's a lot of money, but they're not just sitting on that and
no, that's going to get spent. It's going to get spent.
Using that to scale up and make something that makes even more money.
Going to make even more money. It's going to be, it's going to be $1 billion of revenue by 2025 with 30,000 tons.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And I think I read also that this will allow them to scale up by having this 150 million. It's going to allow them to scale up to 75,000 tons capacity.
Yeah.
So we could be at 75,000 tons in a couple of years, which would be way ahead of schedule. Way ahead of schedule because they got the cash now to do it.
Oh, they got the cash.
They can scale.
They got the cash.
$438 million. So there's no fucking material uncertainty now.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't get
to speak those fucking idiots now.
239 million is just de-risked the whole fucking project.
Everything. They got the cash. They got the product.
They got the cash.
They're scaling up. They got the contracts coming in. It really is.
That's got to be the next thing. The contracts have to be the next big thing, surely.
It's like we will be talking about this day until we're dead. It really is phenomenal. It's
an amazing day.
Thing to okay, here prediction. I know you got a meeting soon, cuz.
Yeah, I got to go in a minute. Yeah.
Okay. Prediction. End of today. So it's open 20% up. Boom.
Open 20, yeah.
Boom. Open 20% up. What's it right now? Is it you looking at it?
Yeah, it's at $2.62 and the high's been $2.68.
Yeah, that's what happens. Like it it's open 20% up. That's about 20%, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Bit over, isn't it? Bit over.
23.5%.
23. And yesterday, 19%. Thank you very much for coming.
I know. So someone, if you had to trade it on Monday, you'd be 40% up.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Yeah.
Right. And as we were saying last night, it's fucking dodgy. Like that, someone knew something was going on.
Yeah,
insider trading, big time.
But that's okay. That's what happens. That's what happens.
Yeah.
So every stock, more than one person knows something, and it gets spread around.
But that's why we knew it was going to be something big.
Predictions.
Didn't know what it was going to be.
Grovesy. I just want to hear not predictions. Next month of $8 or next 6 months of $12. I don't want to hear that. I just want to hear predictions for 4 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time today. Close today.
I'm going to say, well, it would be a fair bit to get over $3 and it'd be like 40%. 40, yeah. All right, I'm going to say $2.75. I'm going to say $3. Scale it back.
$3.
I'm going to scale it back. I fucking hope it
One
goes to
day,
$3, but that'll be like a
40%.
40% increase.
40%. I mean, this company's just doubled in value like that.
I know, doubled. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what about just the media attention that it's
I
received?
know. Yeah, it's
Media.
huge. It's massive. All right, cuz I got to go. They're calling me in.
Oh, just tell him about
I'll
Novonix.
speak later.
Just tell him. Just say, look,
Yeah,
listen to this. Listen to this.
He gets excited. I got to go.
150 million, cuz.
You're
150 million. Chick, 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 chick,
See you,
chick,
mate.
Pokies all day. Chick, 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 chick. Jesus.
I've got to go.
Jesus.
I
Okay, bye, bye,
cancel
bye,
this
bye,
thing.
bye, bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.